Hello everybody. This time we're moving on to headphones. Headphones come in a variety of shapes and sizes. Why do you need headphones? Well, headphones are needed because if it's windy, in metal detecting, usually the good small items come in very faint on a metal detector because they're further away from the coil. Depending what settings, like a tiny gold ring will come in with a faint short signal, whereas something big will come in with a loud blasting signal. So if you want to find good old stuff and it's windy and you're detecting and you hear the off the stubble and it's windy, there's a good chance you could miss faint targets. So wearing headphones allows you to amplify those faint targets, which makes you find more smaller stuff. Hammered coins are small, cut half hammered, as I showed you yesterday in the wee video. There you go. Look how big that is. It's about the size of your pinky nail. So they come in with a very faint signal. Also, your machine beeping and banging all over the place. If there's 50 metal detectors in a field and nobody had headphones on, the place would just be a riot with sound. Also upsets animals, horses, all the noise. Also upsets local people. One time we had a guy, and we were out the back of the houses and all the machines were bleating, especially the Garrett Ace range, blasting away, and he was shouting out the window. I've been on the night shift just like during the fat, and that was a real scenario, and it was all the banging and beating off the metal detectors at 8:30 in the morning, especially a Sunday. So headphones is really a must if you're metal detecting, if you're serious into metal detecting. Don't scrimp. I see a lot of people that'll come in and they'll say, oh, buy the machine, and the machine maybe be £300 and you say it's another £120 for headphones. I know you feel quite, that's a lot of money for headphones, but they're paired up with the machine and they're suitable for the machine. So, and a lot of them are weatherproof or waterproof, so that helps as well. So we'll start off just with your basic machine. If you had a normal machine and you needed headphones, so this is just normal headphones. That's it, just simple headphones. They're not like years ago. Years ago, headphones came with this. They were basically ear defenders modified, and they cut out all the noise. A lot of people didn't like them because they couldn't hear what was round about them. So if somebody was behind them, they couldn't hear. So a lot of people didn't like that. But they're waterproof. I'll be getting on to them in a wee minute. They're waterproof headphones, but that was the style of the headphones years ago. Then they're getting more kind of stereo looking when they're getting brought out. They say they're very light, good quality sound, but probably because the machines are all kind of digital audio now. That's a wired one, and it usually comes with a small jack. You do get an adapter if you need, I think it's a 1/4 inch jack they call it. So that's a wee stereo one. So that's headphones. I say if you've got headphones in the house, they'll do the same job. Alright? As I say, these are waterproof headphones for, like, this is off my Mindlab Manticore or the Equinox range. So they go on. I can go in diving with them. As I see them in blue today, that's my other business. I'm a scuba diving centre and I teach scuba diving. And that's another video for underwater metal detecting. Mind, stay tuned in. So that is your jack for that. It plugs into the machine. What you can do is put a wee bit of silicone on that just to seal it up to make sure that no water gets in. Not silicone to fix windows, it's diving silicone. Okay? And as I say, they're totally waterproof. Obviously when you've used them in the water, rinse them. Alright? Next we come to these. Now look at that. This is from the XP Deus 2. This, believe it or not, is the actual metal detector. that is the control panel, the control unit for the metal detector. It pairs up with the coil, which is Bluetooth. So you can use all the DS2 coils. XP are very innovative, and this is your actual metal detector. So if you just put that on, you maybe hear the machine connecting. There you go. The machine's over there, I'll probably start hearing it like that. See it? So that's your metal detector. It's got all the features in there. It's got, believe it or not, this has got various single frequencies, various multi frequencies, all in that. That's your metal detector. And I'll turn it off just now. Because I'm messing with this, trying to pair the coil. You can hear it chirping away here. Right, come to that. Right. That's it off. Alright, so the way they get wore, they're back phones, and they just clip round here, like so. And they just sit there. So when you're metal detecting, you could put your hood up, totally waterproof, because you're now covered them up. They're weatherproof anyway. So if you get your hood up and you're metal detecting, you don't need to worry about any water getting in your headphones or anything like that. No wires, totally wireless, so absolutely perfect. As I say, that's a full multi-frequency metal detector here, and that's all you need, because all you're going with is sound. If you want, you can actually get a thing here. It's a rubber thing. If you hold on a second, this item here, so you can actually take this bit off here, and you can fit it in there, and you can actually metal detect with just normal wired headphones, and it plugs in through there, see it? And you can actually wear that like a watch, so when you get a signal you just do that with your wrist. It's absolutely excellent. Very light, light as a feather, so if you've got a wee 8-inch coil on that, or a 9-inch coil, you could swing that thing all day. Very light shaft as well. So that's how that works. That's your XP DS Lite, DS2 Lite. So if you bought a DS2 and you thought, I don't need the full controller, because when you get a DS2, when you buy a full DS2, you get that controller which comes off, and you get those headphones. So some people opt not to buy the headphones, which is a full detector, plus you've got the big controller which is a full detector. So you can buy a DS without the headphones, and you can buy these. So they're just like those phones, but there's no control unit on it, so it saves you a bit of money. So they're fully Bluetooth, and they just go on the back, the same as the back phones. So you've got the same setup here, but this one hasn't got that controller on it, so it's a big saving. Okay, so again, very light, very robust. I've used these for years, these things, and excellent quality. If again you get the DS and you didn't like the little back phones, you like these types, you've got the WSA2 Pro XL. Again, these are Bluetooth headphones designed specifically for the XP DS. Again, you can still get your hood up. They block a good bit of wind noise out, whereas the other ones, maybe it blows through it. They're comfortable, very good headphones. So most manufacturers now are bringing out wireless headphones. This is from a used machine. Just grabbed the first pair that I could get. This is your Minelab Equinox and your Xterra Pro headphones. So most manufacturers now are bringing out wireless headphones, which is excellent for us, because years ago you had the big mufflers, the wire, and a lot of the time, like the old Whites machines, sorry I keep getting away, But the old weights machines, you'll notice the control bits here at the back, see it? It plugs in here. So what happened was, when the water ran down the coil or wire, it ran right down it and it went straight into the back of the machine, and it ended up with water in there and the control units in there as well, so it could end up damaging the control unit. So that was a kind of bad design. Even when you had a control box on it, it still done the same. It managed to find its way in. So when we were buying second-hand ones, we would have to look, and a lot of them would be rust inside. So as you can see, headphones, you can buy cheap headphones out of B&M and all these places for a couple of £. They'll fit your machine. Whether the sound quality is as good, I don't know. But I use the manufacturer's headphones. If I'm using the XP Dace, I'll use XP headphones. If I'm using Mindlabs, I'll use Mindlab headphones, or Noct or whatever. I try and use the headphones that came for the machine. So I hope that helps. As I say, you could go on forever about headphones, but I generally use the headphones that come with the machine. Alright, and it's whatever comfortable for you and whatever fits in your budget. Okay, but if you can afford headphones, try and buy headphones. Alright?